Thank you. Hello, everyone. How are we all? It's currently Friday, the 11th of July here in Tassie, and right smack bang in the middle of winter, which I love. Absolutely gorgeous. How's everyone else, wherever you are? I've heard that it's been quite warm over in the UK and in the US. So, yeah, stay cool. I'm going to jump straight into a collective message for everyone who might stumble across this on your newsfeed, or if you're watching now or listening. This message will hopefully resonate for you, and then I'll be accepting a caller. All right, so here we go. Oh, we've got judgment that's flown out. That's huge. Judgment wanted to come out. And, being the perfect time, we've just had a full moon in Capricorn as well. Everything is sort of amassing together, and this is what judgment's all about. On a personal level, this would be, looking within, doing a lot of what you could say soul reflecting, okay? So it's contemplating all past mistakes, past learning experiences, lessons, triumphs, even failures, all that sort of stuff. And sort of really looking at everything on a whole. So people often say when we cross over that the soul reflection is where you look at in a split second, where you just look at all those moments of choices you've made in life and decisions you've made. And I don't believe that, that you were meant to go in any other path than the way that you already are, and it's sort of in the here and now. This is where you're at. You're meant to take this path for whatever reason. Those experiences or mistakes have brought you here, and it's now time to release any self-sabotaging thoughts and beliefs. Okay, this would apply into the full moon energy as well. And do some self-forgiveness as well. So realizing that, yes, we all make mistakes, but we become enlightened for them. And that's your choice as to what you do with that, whether or not you choose to learn from those mistakes and apply that to your choices moving forward, or whether or not you're just going to keep dwelling on it, basically. But judgment is huge, and judgment normally means there's a significant turning point in your life where you're about to start anew with something. Okay, so this is the second last card in the major arcana in the tarot. And the last card's the world, where everything sort of comes together and in a cycle of completion. And that this moment here before it gets to that is about how you're going to harness your energy to move forward. So based on past decisions and stuff like that. It's also a little bit like setting yourself free as well, realizing that, yes, whilst negative experiences have happened, they've also made you stronger. And they also have helped you to learn to make decisions moving forward. And again, I always feel this is very much a self-judgment thing too, not so much that other people are judging you, you know what I mean? It can be that, if you've got other issues going on or matters in life where somebody is, I mean, it could be as simple as a workplace appraisal, to be honest, but this is more deeper stuff, okay? And with the high priestess right next to it, this is really more of a spiritual thing. So a lot of people must be really harnessing this full moon energy at the moment in how they're going to integrate past lessons into new experiences. Now I've got Joanne on the phone. How are you, Joanne? What can I do for you?
Well, right now I'm sitting here and I said, geez, at my age, I hope I don't drift and fall off asleep. And then they called me and the phone rang. That it's meant to be.
It's meant to
So,
be.
but
Well, thanks.
yes. I thank you so much. Um, I'm a mom with a very broken heart right now, and I'm hoping to get some clarity if these questions are permitted by you. They have to do with my children. Um, I'm sorry, but I'm very, very hurting. Didn't expect at this age in my life that my children would not be around. May I ask you about my son Oliver? I don't understand what it is with him, but just nothing. He just cuts me off. Doesn't let me see his son. There was no falling out, nothing. And I'm just wondering whether you see that relationship mending if I'll hear from him. My grandson's birthday is coming up, and my son's birthday, which I've never missed before in their life.
I can really hear this must be devastating for you, Joanne. And look, yeah, absolutely. I can unpack what the tarot is going to say here for you. And look, I often get people often sometimes wonder about, the issue of consent, so if I'm tapping into the energy of family members and things like that, this is all okay
Mhm.
because it's all from your energy and your perspective, okay? So what I can do is focus in on the tarot, which is going to connect with your energy and your existing knowledge of all of this situation, because deep down, you do already know intuitively, and I already know without reading these cards, I feel that it's going to be okay because I can hear the longing in your voice to make amends. I can hear your willingness to want to be part of your grandson's life. And look, I am really, really sorry to hear that there's been distance and conflict with your other children. But look, we'll see what the tarot has to say,
The,
okay? So
one
what
second.
this
The
can
other two also I have. I'm sorry. The other two I also haven't heard from, and I don't even know where they are. You probably already picked up what's going on with them. But I love my children. I
yeah,
know they have, and vice versa.
that sounds
Would you
really
like their names,
yeah.
Jason and
No, I
Douglas?
don't need their
And the
names.
whole.
No, that's okay. The
Okay,
energy's
okay,
enough. All
okay,
right. So
sweetheart.
Joanne, first of all, I'm going to
Okay,
focus
honey.
on your son. And sorry, were you speaking? I didn't hear that.
Pardon me?
Did you say something?
No, 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 no. I'm just listening.
Okay,
No.
sorry. I thought I heard you say something, and I I uh, I just wanted to clarify. All right, here we go. So first, I'm just focusing on your son and your grandson and some of the dynamics that you need to know around that. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. All right. Look, he's at an impasse at the moment. So this is sort of what's going on with your son. There's the Five of Pentacles and the Hangman here. So look, he's struggling with all of this. It may not be obvious to you, Joanne, so much in a way of that he's making that clear to you. But the Five of Pentacles signifies, one of two things. It can signify a lot of financial burden and struggles in that way, and struggling to make decisions to move forward. But I'm feeling this is more to do with interpersonal stuff. So with what in particular, what's going on with the dynamic in you, he's feeling he's stuck. Okay. He feels as though he's perhaps feeling left out in something, or this could be stuff from his past that he's felt left out from. And it's a little bit of that poor me feeling, because he does have the power there to unlock this situation and set himself free from this situation, which would be, obviously reaching out to you and talking to you about this, but he's stuck. Why is he stuck? Okay. There's something going on with home life for him. Okay. So there could be some stuff going on in his relationship. I'm not sure if he's married or not, but the Four of Wands
You know,
signifies, it signifies marriage and
they've been living
celebration
together
next to
for
the
15
Hierophant.
years. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
living for 15 years and not married yet. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So this could be something with his energy. This could be something applicable to him in that he's wanting to either deepen, family commitments or marriage and things in the home. Because these, like I said, these two when they come out together means marriage. So it's either there's something to do with marriage where he's either feeling left out or he's wanting more of their strength. He's struggling here. Look, this is not an easy thing. And the Knight of Cups. So I'm feeling, in a sense, Joanne, that he would be open to an invitation from you, okay? Because that's what the Knight of Cups is about. But next to it, there's the Five of Wands. So this is very much ego-driven conflict that stems from a while back, okay? This stems from stuff where there's the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Look, at the moment, there I'm not sure what the source of the conflict is. It really doesn't matter, but it's a little bit like there's a lot of stubbornness there and hanging on to stuff. There's a grudge that's been held with something, and with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, there, it could be related to things like money, addictions, overspending, all that sort of stuff. Because when it's upright, it means someone's withholding something and they don't want to sort of go there. But when it's in reverse, I feel that it would be quite forthcoming. And the King of Wands in reverse, there is narcissistic energy around him. Okay, now I'm not saying that's him, but it is
Mm-hmm.
an influence. Okay, the King of Wands in reverse can
Mm-hmm.
be a very almost abusive character, someone who's
Mm-hmm.
abused, throws their power around, all that sort of stuff. So that's all influencing
Mm-hmm.
the underlying fire here as to why he feels stuck in being able to reconcile with you. Now, moving forward, because we're short on time, I'm going to have to get through these quickly. The Three of Wands is here. There's another person involved in all of this, in this in these reasonings, okay? I believe that if you were
Mhm.
to reach out, here's the will, if you were to reach out and be open and honest with him and come from a place of love, I do see a renewal here, of a relationship renewal, because here's the Ace of Cups, okay? That would signify the renewal. And that would,
Does he want?
with the
Does he
thought,
want? I'm sorry. No, it's
sorry.
good. Does he want? Does he miss a relationship with me, or does he want to reconcile with me? I've been writing to him and begging him for years to tell me what it is, but he just will not say anything.
He won't. And look, he's probably not very confident or comfortable expressing his emotions, okay? Because here's the Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. He feels a little bit victimized in some of this. That's what I'm getting. But look, here's the Page of Wands, and that's a good sign for communication, and the Magician. And now look, Joanne, this isn't rocket science, but if you manifest this outcome, if you see yourself making peace with him, having a relationship with your grandson, you absolutely can. Because look, these two cards
Okay.
here are a sign to that. And it's in your power, very much in your power. There's the Two of Swords, which is at a crossroad with stuff. Look, Ten of Cups. If you reach out,
Wonderful.
okay, it might take a couple of attempts, but if you start slowly and reach out from your heart, which is where this is coming from, because I can feel and
Hmm.
hear that you really want to make amends here. I say go
Yeah.
for it, and I do believe it will be for he may take a while to be forthcoming with what's really going on for him here, because it's deeper stuff. Okay, there's heartbreak here. There's the Three of Swords. He is missing very much the family and the relationship, and his values are challenged with something as well. And like I said, there's a third party influence there. And look, I'm really sorry, Joanne, but I've just been given the prompt that I've only got 60 seconds left, so I have to sort of tie this up. But to reiterate what I was saying, yes, I do feel he wants to reconcile, but he's stuck. He's feeling held back. There's deeper stuff going on for him that he's not going to be
Okay.
forthcoming about very easily, and he's
That's
healing.
fine.
Okay, so there's a lot of
Honey,
deep seated stuff there.
two
Yeah,
seconds,
just
honey,
30
before you.
seconds. Sorry, that's all I've got left. And but yeah, reach out to him, and it might take a couple of attempts, like I said, but just be patient. Okay, I feel that he's got a lot of healing to do, but I do see positive outcomes if you were to want to have a new relationship with him and your son. Okay, so thank you so much for calling. I wish you all the very best with that. And as for everyone else, I'll be back same time next week, and see you then.